Now we're recording, and I don't know if the microphone is still too loud. Okay. Good. Alright. Close that down. Wrong. Oh, that is fun to know. I like having that one. Can I have 3 of these? Activity feed. Oh, perfect. That's awesome. Well, we're gonna go ahead. Oh boy, it's stretched everything out, hasn't it? That's fine. We're gonna go ahead and turn that off. Boom, bang, boom. Perfect. Shit. Whatever. We're gonna get to the game. We're gonna see, have they added anything? They have not added anything. That's fine. I have to turn down the volume because the TV, turn down my own volume, because if I can hear it, there's a reasonable chance you'll be able to hear it. Okay. What ones haven't I done with the soap challenge? I haven't done soap challenge here. Ooh, fun. I love the soap only challenge. Actually, hold on. Let me change something over here. Hold on. I'm sorry, I'm moving stuff around here. Actually, if that's the case, can I move this over here? Oh, okay. Hold on, hold on. Interesting. No, I don't want it to replace that one. Alright, hold on. Sorry, I'm fighting with OBS. There we go, hell yeah. Now I can't see how many people are watching me, but that's fine. That stresses me out. I can move it and see, oh, I have 1 viewer, supposedly. No? That's the wrong one. Alright. No, wrong thing. We are going full soap mode. Perfect. And we need what? Multi-purpose. I knew it. Hold on. This one. Yes! I remembered correctly. Uh-oh. This is why this is categorized as ASMR, by the way. Hold on a second. There we go. Oh, yeah. I can see it showing up there. What do you think, chat? Is this ASMR enough for you? Static sounds. That's good sound. That's why we have it open. And that's why we have one of the tags on Twitch set to auditory ASMR. I'm certain a lot of people are going to chime in because they see I have that tag. It's just the game. It's just the game, honey. I'm sorry. If you thought I was going to be out here, like, talking weirdly closely to the microphone, I don't care. If you like this, what you see, if you like how softly I'm talking, because I do talk softly like this normally, unless I'm getting mad at games, which does happen, I'll admit it. one. Yes, yes, yes. Purple. I found the part that needs it. Really cool to know that I do want a Sega Game Gear. I am obsessed with the idea of having one now after doing that stream, yes, 2 days ago. Damn, that was 2 days ago that I did that stream. Oh my god, I forgot I had the ability to just say, hey, where's more dirt, huh? Just as well. I'm gonna go ahead with this one. And we're gonna start getting this stuff up here at the edge. Oh, good, we got that. That's one of the things I really needed. Oh, this is metal. And I thought it was saying it was plastic. But hey, that's fine. Oh yeah, there we go. So much easier now that I'm cleaning it with the right soap. Yeesh. Can you believe cleaning it with the wrong soap? Like, what kind of fucking moron does that? Someone who's not paying attention. Alright. Now it's time for me to get down from there. Oh, hold on. Wrong one. This one. Yes. I just remembered, hello, hacker fucker. This is Matt Furness. And I think it was in some sort of, like, kid game that guy said that, like, dude, why did that guy think that people were gonna be, like, so hard trying to break into his game for, like, little kids? He wasn't even the only guy working on it. That makes it even funnier. Okay, now we get the plastic. So, wrong one. Purple. No. You know, I almost had the opportunity to do this kind of thing in real life, but I decided I did not want to work this Friday. And that would have been when I'd have been able to do it, is on this Friday. So, you know. You win some, you lose some. What you win is not having to work, or it's getting a 4-day weekend. What you lose is the floors at work being clean, like, oof. So sad that the floors at work will not be properly clean for another few weeks. tiny piece somewhere that I'm missing. Oh, finally. Alright. Let's get out the wood cleaner. Clean off this roof. Or this ceiling, I guess. Oh, gods. Okay, give me just a second. I have to drink something. My apologies. You know what? I'm gonna say I apologize if you're watching this for ASMR, and for the fact that I didn't do that right next to the microphone. And if you're, I apologize for stopping if you were not watching this for ASMR. But if you're watching it for the ASMR from the game audio, then I also apologize. Okay, and we got all those? Hell yeah, we did. We is me, by the way. I'm not just randomly including all of everyone who watches this video. 'Cause I hate when people do that, you know? It's like, I didn't do anything. Or when someone starts a video and they're like, hello, friends, and it's like, don't you start a parasocial relationship with me, you freak. By the way, chat members, don't start a parasocial relationship with me, you freaks. This is a joke, but also please don't, for real. It is one part joke, you know, don't do it. But it one part joke of freaks, the other part serious of don't do it. Alright, the metal. The metal. I love Tenacious D. I actually am sort of ambivalent to them. They're fine. Like if someone said, hey, do you hate Tenacious D? I'd be like, no? Do you? And if they were like, yeah, I'd be like, okay. Crazy, but, you know, who am I to judge? I mean, I live with a guy who really, really, like, you know how people dislike stuff, right? Yeah, this guy hates, oh, what is it he hates? I don't even remember. It's something that it's weird to hate this much. Like, dislike it? Sure, you know, I get it. But, like, dude's got problems. He hates it so much. Plastic. Because what he hates is, oh, what the hell is it called? The movie that has Ashton Kutcher as some sort of, like, fucked up deer. And then there's a bear. And it's about the bear, but Ashton Kutcher is a big name guy that they got to be in the movie, so he's all over the advertisements. And he is an important main character. He's apparently the guy who, if I remember correctly, he teaches the bear about being a wild animal, and the bear's like, hey, yeah, I love being a wild animal. What the hell? This is actually really cool. And it has a Game Boy Advance game that's a Mega Man clone? It's like, really? a Mega Man like. Like you go to stages and there's mini stages and then you fight a boss. And then beating that stage unlocks you a new ability. And it's like, oh, yeah, that's just Mega Man. What the hell? What the hell? Mega Man? There we go, yeah. Please let me into the cockpit area here. Thank you. I know it's probably not called the cockpit, but like, since that's more for things like planes and whatnot, but you know what? Yeah, it's the cockpit, because it might as well be. Aha. Yes. Yeah, I saw a tweet earlier about a guy who was like, oh, I guess I was poor as a child, because, my high school or my middle school class was being asked, like, opinions on certain words, and I was the only one who didn't have a negative, or who didn't think cheap had a negative connotation, lol. And it's like, man, whatever, but also, like, a cheap person has like two different potential negative connotations. Not like, and I can't think of like a potential not negative connotation for like a person who is cheap. Either it is a cheap person, so you know, you don't have to spend very much to purchase them, which purchasing people is bad, by the way. I don't think that is a controversial statement. But I'll treat it like it is. Because it's funny to do things like that, in my opinion. Yeah, we got that bit, and also a person who is so stingy with their money that they just don't, like, do things, like, they don't, like, I've seen stories of people not showering because of the cost of water. And it's like, no. Like, sure, I'll admit, water is pretty expensive if you're paying the water bill. Like, if you gotta pay the water bill, yeah, sure. I understand why you'd think, like, maybe I shouldn't. But, I also, as a human being, please, I implore you, don't not shower, please. In fact, I think everyone should shower as often as they safely can. Yeah, we got that one. Alright. Now what do we got? We got out here. Ah! I fell. Oh, perfect. Alright. Oh, my arm itches. Sorry. I have to stop for a second to scratch my arm. Alright. No? Yeah. Here we go. Awesome. Nope, that was the wrong button. I wanted to press this one. To make use of my abilities. Yeah. That's right, sickos. That reminds me of something somewhat related, but I like using old people terminology like bucko. Such an old people thing to say. And I mean that with full offense to the only other person I've seen in recent history, or recently saying it other than myself. And you know what? Relative offense to myself. Like, why the hell are you trying to talk like an old person, you idiot? You dumb motherfucker. It's like, it's just funny to me is all. But that's what I can say. The other guy, I think the other guy's going senile. See him responding, see him quote tweeting himself, angry at himself, angry at like someone who he was arguing with, but he quote tweeted himself and was like, "Alright, bucko," and it's like, oh man, when an old dude calls someone bucko, you know something stupid's about to happen. And it's like, oh man, that's, I feel kind of bad for this dude. Almost. If he wasn't an evil individual, I'd feel really bad for him, but he's a hateful individual, so. The only thing you cannot tolerate is intolerance. It's like, oh, well, isn't that a bit of a conundrum there? Nope. Wow, that's... These window frames over here are a lot more dirtier than I thought they were. Metal. Woo. Oh, almost fell off there. Gross. Wood. There's this other guy on the internet who, like, every one of his posts the last few months has been him explaining to people how, yes, this is a joke. Everything, like, every post he makes is a joke. Unless he, like, specifies otherwise. So much to the point of he has a character that's just, like, doesn't get the joke that he just keeps posting, and everyone's like, well, there's so many people who are like, oh, that's just, you could just say that it's fake, and it's like, dude, literally the first thing on his page, in his bio, says, everything I post is fake. But he also recently came across a dude who was one-to-one the guy who doesn't get it's a joke, and when is told it's a joke, gets mad at you. Such an interesting character to have come across, and he's like, yo, I found the real-life version of this guy. Alright, well, looks like it's time for the plastic soap. And the dude had such a specific statement about, like, making, like, oh yeah, this is only funny to people like this and to people who, I believe what he said was something about, like, not being able to make Pop-Tarts without Mama's help. It's like, you okay, dude? I don't think that dude was okay. I hope he gets okay. Maybe it was just that he's old, but, like, man, old people need help sometimes. Like, check on your old people. Oh, nice. Whee! Oh, and the whole hull is plastic too? That's awesome. No, the hull uses multi-purpose in some places and plastic in others. No. How does it differentiate? Is it the... It's the lettering. Okay. No, soap again. No. Having fun. This is a good game. Very good. Very relaxing. I'm only at exhaustion rank 1 where I have disadvantage on all like all ability checks. My speed is back to full. I can walk at full speed from one side of the room to the other. The hell? There's this dude's boat sticking out so far into the road, like... I know that this character that I'm cleaning the boat for is supposed to be the mayor of this town, but oof. Like, man, at this point, I'd start voting for... I'd have already voted for a different mayor. Oh, wow, I just popped my neck. It felt really good. I'm sorry you couldn't hear it if you're here for ASMR, chat. If you're not, then you probably didn't want to hear it. Here to watch me play this game? Why me? Why are you here to watch me play this game? That's not, whatever, that's just self-doubt, by the way. You know how it is with self-doubt. Like me, no, I'm just some loser. What the hell? Even though I have the fucking everybody loves me perk. Everybody I've met in real life. I do not know anyone in real life who hates me. But by gum, what if everyone hates me and they're just really good at lying to me? Even the people who are terrible at lying, what if they're just really good at lying to me? Did this one pretty good. Fairlead must be, or I hope it's something I missed up here. Yeah, it's one of these. Oh, it's this one specifically. Nice. That was awesome. Oh. Oh. Perfect. There. Now, this is the last thing I have left to play in this game until they add another update, so let's go. I'm cleaning this, the supervillain's plane. The plane of the supervillain who, who had the big drill that they wanted me to clean as well. Ah, no. Hehehe. We started in a bad spot. It's a bad spot to start, at least. This fucking thing. Awesome. Wrong one. This is the one we want. Yeah. So Chad, if you live in the U.S., do you have a 4-day weekend, or do you only have like an extra day off? Because me, I get a 4-day weekend because they don't expect anybody to come in Friday after Thursday. Which I understand. You know, Griffin streams still have the fucking Sonic's theme from, I guess Sonic's credits theme from Sonic Adventure 1 stuck in my head, and I'm losing my mind because, like, I don't like that song. It's not... Alright, well, we're gonna climb back up that. See if I can get the stuff that's on the top there. There we go. Oh, I'm reminded earlier today as I was coming home from work, I saw something really crazy. So I looked up in the sky, and you know how jets will leave behind those trails that some crazy people have decided is like some sort of mind control liquid, I guess. Mind control vapor. Yeah, well, I saw those. And they were, there were some of those. And you know what's really crazy about them? Uh, they were in a pentagram shape, and it's like, oh wow, I sure hope none of those guys see this. None of those crazy people who think that they're doing bad things with that, because I guarantee you those guys would see that and be like, oh, that's satanic. I'm making fun of a specific guy right now in case you couldn't tell. Specific crazy guy who thinks that those are putting like mind control vapor. And it's like, sure, Al. No, there's Weird Al. This guy's fucked up Al. Weird Al looks and is like, this guy's not weird. He's like, he needs help. And it's like, I agree, Al. We should take this guy to a mental institution so he can get some serious help. He's like, no, I'm not crazy. You guys are the crazy ones. And it's like, that's what all the crazy people say, you know? In all seriousness, Alex Jones really probably could benefit from therapy. Woo. Now, would I want to be the therapist of a guy like that? No, not at all. But then again, I also don't have any, like, therapy degrees, so it's like, I mean, even if you asked me, I'd be like, dude, I don't have the knowledge to do that, sorry. You know, I'm gonna say it right now. Sorry for the weird Alex Jones-esque rant about Alex Jones. I just had a very long joke that I had done where I was saying some crazy shit as him. Like, man, you know, there's another universe where that dude is just like one of the world's greatest voice actors. I've seen the guy make some crazy, like, snarling animal sounds, and it's like, man, that guy could have been a fucking voice actor. And instead he's wasting that talent being crazy about nothing. I guess he's sort of like making shit up. And like hucking garbage. You know, he's one of his subsidiaries was all up in arms about soy boys and all that, and then well, also selling a brain pill. Like, oh, this one's supposed to help your brain. This helps your brain. And you know what the main ingredient in that pill was? Soy. That guy, like, did he know that? Did he not care? I don't think he cared. I think he knows that he's just a huckster. He became a snake oil salesman. Just like that. So that's the real problem with the modern snake oil salesman, is the modern snake oil salesman tells you that what actual doctors are selling, that's the snake oil. It's like, that's the bullshit. What they're giving you is the real deal. And I guess that was probably a case with the original ones way back when, but like, I don't know, you just don't see that. Like, you'll never see, like, historical things where, a flim flam artist, says that medicine is all garbage. But then again, that's like media representations of like flim flam artists. Yes, we got that one done. We got the engine done, bro. Bro, I got engine on my tasks. What do I do? How do I do the engine room task? Haha, I've like literally never played Among Us, so that makes it like, that's why I don't know how to do that. I've never played it. I don't know. It's not me just bullshitting. How do you do the engine room task? Hey, I finished my tasks. Can you eject me so I can find out who done it? I won't tell anyone who's alive, but because I can't. But boy howdy, I want to know who done doed it. Chubby Pop Tarts 87 was ejected. Chubby Pop Tarts 87 was the imposter. uh. Oh boy. You know, I've never played Among Us, but I've also seen people play it with strangers, and I've seen people play it with friends, and it just looks so much more fun if you're playing with friends. Makes me wish I had friends. This is me being sort of facetious. I like legit don't have friends. And it sucks. And Among Us does look a lot more fun playing with friends than with random people on the internet. Though it also becomes an interesting challenge of, you know, like, oh, Are you? It becomes sort of a horror game at that point. Like, oh, are you gonna run into someone whose name is like just the N word repeated 5 times? That can happen. That's the problem with any sort of like online game like that. Is you can always just find people whose names are like, who are racist on purpose. Like, why? Like, being racist, okay, you know, it happens. Sometimes you don't realize that something you're doing is racist, and then someone's like, hey, that's racist, and you're like, oh, sorry, I didn't know. Thanks for telling me. And they're like, hey, no problem, I guess. And then you don't do that because it's racist. You've been told that it's racist. But then there's some people who are told, like, hey, this thing you're doing is racist. And they're like, oh, it's racist? How about this? Doubles down. And it's like, what? Why? Like, there was this one guy who, like, got pretty popular around, you know, My Little Pony times because he did some of that brony shit. And someone says to him afterwards, like, hey, this thing you've done here is kind of racist. I just wanted to let you know. And he's like, oh, that's racist. And then he goes and decides to be more racist. And it's like, what the fuck? Why would you... Who the... What? What? You're told that, like, hey, something you do... And he wasn't even told angrily. He was told, like... Someone politely was like, hey, did you know that this is racist? A little racist? Maybe you could think about that or something. And he's like, oh, it's racist. And then he doubles down. Like, what? Are people like that thinking? And if so, what are they thinking? What were they thinking? Like, as I said, I think racism by accident is understandable. But, like, man, if you're told, like, something you're doing is racist, like, man, why would you go then and be like, oh, I'm gonna be more racist then? That doesn't make any sense. I will never understand that. I hope to never understand why these guys do anything they do. As I said, there's part of me that wants to know, like, what are these guys thinking? Why would they do such a thing? Like, it doesn't help them. All it does is hurt other people. Like, if you want to hurt people, why not hurt bad people? I can't recommend hurting people, mind you. I do have to say that, like, for multiple reasons. You know, don't want the Twitch police after me being like, hey, you're inciting violence against people. Or the YouTube police being like, hey, you said, that people should hurt bad people. And it's like, I said if they're going to hurt people, they should hurt bad people. But, you know, as I said, I specifically have to say that I cannot recommend hurting people. But I mean, if you have to, bad people, not, like, go punch a Nazi or something. Don't, whatever. I'm losing my train of thought here. This is getting a bit out of hand. Just like my dick. My dick's so big. It's out of my hands. Sorry. Can't fit in my hands. Too big. Yowza. Well, chat, I hope you've learned a valuable lesson of people need to be here to shut me the hell up. So I don't talk about dumbass shit like that. Like, for fuck's sake. What the hell was I talking about? So that's the problem with this sort of stream of consciousness shit, is I'll just talk. And it's not always about stuff that makes sense. I mean, I guess part of that is part of what this whole rant was about is I feel like you know, even though nobody fucking follows me, like nobody really watches my streams, I feel like, you know, as a streamer, I have a responsibility. If I ever got real big and, like, you know, I wouldn't want my early content to be like, oh, you know, weird and neutral. But also, I sort of ramble all the goddamn time. Oof. You know, the color scheme of this plane reminds me, why the fuck did Richard Branson, you know, this guy who's like, look at me, I'm a big rich man. Why the fuck did he name his company Virgin? Like, what the hell? Kind of cringe name for a fail rich man. He's fail because he is rich. Being rich is cringe and fail, by the way. Sorry, not sorry to elongated muskrat. You're fail and cringe. I mean, the man posted a fucking Grumpy Cat in 2021, like 2-3 days ago. He posted a fucking Grumpy Cat meme on Twitter. It's like, you know, if he did that on Facebook, it's like, ha ha ha, he's pretending to be old. I get it. Like, I don't like him, but I get it. No, he did it on Twitter. It's like, oh, wow. What a chump. I know there are people out there who would try to be like, oh, he was doing it ironically. No. I don't think the man could do something ironically if you told him he would lose his father's emerald mine if he didn't. And the only reason he has all the stuff he has is his daddy's money. I hate that kind of person. You know. Rich people who didn't make their money, they just inherited it. Including, but not limited to, that guy. Can't stand Elon Musk. I'd love to fight him one-on-one. Like in a boxing ring. Not a boxing match though. Those are overplayed, I think. Now a wrestling match? Oh man, my younger brother would be so jealous that I get to wrestle Elon Musk. It's like, oh man. He'd be like, this is a joke, by the way. I don't think he would actually be all that, like, envious. Like, ooh, I want to wrestle Elon Musk. You know, I don't think he'd be like that. You know, I'm also reminded about how a lot of times people will say that a lot of transphobia is just repackaged homophobia, and it's like, it's hardly even repackaged. Like, they just were like, oh, okay, well. It's like, well, why is this thing bad? 'Cause gay, I guess, you know? Like, oh. Why is a straight man finding a trans woman bad attractive? It's like, because the trans woman has been before a man, which is a really fucking weird way to put it, but I guess I disagree with them, but hey, you know, whatever. It's their dumbass opinions, not mine. Ah, son of a bitch. Yeah, that's another person that I can feel sorry for, is Elon Musk again. I feel sorry for him, you know? He's just a big loser who thinks he's cool. He's trying so hard to be cool. And there are so many people who are sucking up to him because he has money. That's it. Like, but man, being popular because you have money and actually being cool are two totally different feelings. Like, man, have you ever seen any of those, like, teen movies or whatever, where it's like, oh, you know, here's the rich kids and they're so rich and so popular, and then, you know, someone comes in and is actually popular because they're cool, and the rich kids lose all their popularity and everything they had other than their money, and they lose their mind. And it's like, yeah, that's a real type of occurrence. Not a super common type of occurrence. You know I brought up My Little Pony earlier, and there's a My Little Pony character that happened to, you know. There's a character who was like, oh yeah, well, this person's rich. And then it's like, oh, if you're nice about being a boss, then people are like, oh yeah, you know, I'll let you be a boss, whatever. And then that was that child character's character arc. And you'd think like some of these adults would figure that out IRL, but like, no, why would they? They're rich. They have money. They don't need to be nice. I mean, hell, if I had Elon Musk's amount of money, I'd be doing so much shit. Like, people would be like, yo, you need to stop doing so much shit. And I'd be like, never. We're putting actual science forward instead of just flaunting my money. That's all that guy is doing, is flaunting his money. Okay, what the hell am I missing? Cockpit sensor, an antenna. Okay, well, let's just go ahead and get at those. Cockpit sensor. Where's the last sensor? Aha. Multi-purpose. Dang. I was gonna say, I bet that fuselage wiring is still not clean. Yes. Now, antenna. If I was an antenna, where would I be? Another antenna, that is, because I've already cleaned off a bunch of them. There? No. Antenna is down here, maybe? Wing mount sensor. Nope. Man, I've been looking at enough stuff about old games and stuff, that I saw turbojet sensor, and I thought it had was some sort of add-on for the TurboGrafx 16. Ever happened to you? damn it. I feel like it's up here. No. Okay. Let me find out what else am I missing then. So I'm missing one antenna somewhere. One of the vortex generators. A wing mount sensor. Oh, there we go. We're now at that point. We got a wing mount sensor there. Fuselage wiring. Okay, so we're missing a wing light, apparently. Ah, lovely. That was really simple. So it's got to be on this section called the wing mount. Logically. Okay. I don't even know where the hell the third antenna could be. Just found the one down there. Right here. Oh, that's good. Now we get to watch this. Oh boy, oh boy. And we've got everything else. Wonderful. Oh, isn't it just grand, chat? Don't we just love seeing all this kind of stuff happen? When we're all done and we've cleaned it, what are we gonna do? No, we're done. I'm done playing this game. Ooh, shopping. That anything? No, I didn't think so. Alright, yeah, well. Early access to anything in special? Nope. Just this one. Let's do this one again, it's fun. Yeah, I'm fine with that. We're gonna start off going, oh, where is it? It's over here. A num! What the hell? Get out of here, you skeezy bastard. Doesn't want me to wash away those Martian footprints, huh? What the heck? A drone? A drone on Mars, huh? They expect me to believe that I'm on Mars. Nice try. I've become a flat earth believer now, and I don't think that space is real. That's a lie. I love space. It's so cool. Of course space is real. Let's go ahead and just do a big main spray here, and then we'll just go at some of the areas with the smaller guys to figure out like what I need. Oh, I'm so glad I remembered how to rotate it. It's R, by the way. R is for rotate. Oh, blindingly. I mean, unless there's something you can do that unlocks more of the special challenges, but I'd assume what it is they just haven't found any more that, can count as, like, they could add, or they haven't worked to add any more that, like, wouldn't fit into canon. Like, I mean, if they put in a UFO, like, I'd believe, like, okay, yeah, that's canon. That's something that your character really had to go clean. Woo! Okay, I was wondering if I had the extensions. You ever just have a thought that, you know, some people would like lambast you for, but other people would be like, that's actually brilliant. Like, I think we should rebrand American Thanksgiving because, like, of what it stands for. Just rebrand it to American Food Day. Like, come on. It's Food Day. Celebration of food. Like, the good things of eating. And the bad. Because eating is necessary for a human being to do. And as a bonus thing that, like, people would do on Food Day then, is, like, donate to homeless shelters and, like, but not the Salvation Army because they're, like, a homophobic hate group, and it's like, oh, homophobia, huh? This is your game? And they're like, yeah, it's our game. We're Christian, obviously. It's like, obviously we're a hate group, and it's like, what? No? Christianity shouldn't be a hate group, but, like, I mean, I guess too many Christian groups are hate groups. So it's not like, you know, it's not like it's super surprising when there's a hate group that's, what they're hating is that people are different from them, and that different means not Christian. I feel sorry for all the people who are like Christian and good people. I know they exist. They're not even uncommon. But boy howdy. Hateful people sure have made a mess of their entire concept, I guess. Like, if you want to be one of those, like, people who somehow hits both of those categories, you better be prepared for people to think you're suspicious. Like, okay, what's their game? Are they gonna try and, like, convert me? Are they gonna do, you know, some other shit? It's like, they don't even have to actually be planning on doing anything like that, you know? They just... I'm ranting again. It happens. Aha, I found the body mounted sensor that it needed me to clean. Oh, yay! We did it! Woo! Cleaning a Mars rover, baby. Alright. This is where we're ending the stream for today. I hope you all enjoyed it. Where the hell is my end stream tab? There it is. Leave a follow if you did enjoy it. And if you didn't enjoy it, leave a hate follow. Follow me, be like, oh, I fucking hate this person. So I'm gonna follow them to try and figure everything out. See their ugly face, you know, that kind of thing. Oh god! Sorry, I'm in pain because I'm tired and I've been sitting on the floor and stuff all day. But yeah, leave me a follow. I'll be back on Friday with Wrestling Wednesday, which would have been today, but I am tired. Oh god! But yeah, I got my links on the screen. Link to my Twitter, or you can find out if I'm actually going to stream that Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. Link to my Twitch if you're watching this on YouTube. And a link to my YouTube if you're somehow watching this on Twitch. And I don't have anything else to say other than I hope you have a good day, and have a good time, folks. Goodbye.